Welcome to That's It. So, I wanted to keep you guys updated about my infertility journey. So, like I told you before, I went to Brown Fertility and I gave them my insurance information and everything, but they don't take United Healthcare. Treatment is not covered under United Healthcare. So with that being said, I had to wait until my husband applied for his open enrollment for his job during his job and his for his insurance, Cigna. And luckily, the open enrollment started. We have his new insurance, which I'm super happy, excited for. But when I called the place, they don't take my husband's Cigna's insurance. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like all the doctors that's in network with that facility, they don't take Cigna for some weird reason. I gave them the CPT code, the diagnosis code, everything. They don't accept it. So I spoke to the customer service in the facility, Brown Infertility, and I gave her all my information and I told her, just let me know if the doctors really don't participate with Cigna plan. And she said she will call me back. It's been like a week or so, and she never returned my phone call. She never called me back to let me know if the doctors really do not accept this plan, Cigna. So you know what? I just got so frustrated to the point that I just can't do this anymore. Like I just call the Cigna and ask them what providers accept Cigna for treatments for fertility. She gave me the list. I called and I found this one particular place called Shady Grove Fertility, and I explained the woman my situation. And while I was explaining it to her, I broke down in tears, saying, this is very frustrating for us. My husband and I have been trying for a very long time, and I just feel like I'm not getting any help or not getting any assistance. And this other facility, they were supposed to call me back. They never called me back. And then, this woman was so nice. She, reassured me that everything's going to be okay. You're in good hands. And she was just so nice and so calm about it that I became calm and relaxed and, gave her all my information, register as a new patient. So I scheduled a consult with her this coming Thursday. I'm going to bring all my medical records and everything. And I'm just going to be very transparent with the doctor that I'm doing a consult with. I just don't want to waste any time. Like my husband and I are like so eager to become parents and so eager for me to become pregnant that I just want to get the ball started. I want to let them see my medical records, my husband's medical records, and figure out the next step. And like I told you in my previous videos, the reason why I can't conceive because I have fibroids blocking my right and my left of fallopian tubes. So I have to do this non-invasive, procedure to remove the fibroids, and hopefully that will break the fibroids up, that it can open both fallopian tubes, that I can do the next phase is the IUI. And the IUI treatment, that's where my husband and that's the route that we're going with, opposed to the IVF, because I don't want to do the IVF, and IVF works for everyone, but I just feel like with me, I just don't want to do the IVI. I don't want to pump chemicals in my body that I don't know how my body's going to react, how I'm going to react, and um, inserting needles in me. I just don't want that. And plus, it's very costly. Even though Donald Trump signed an executive order that with insurances that IVI is going to cover it, but I don't know when that's going to take effect, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's going to take effect this year or next year. And I just don't want to go that route, to be honest with you. I really don't. So our initial plan is we are going to do IUI, and that's what we're going to stick with, and I hope that works for us. But we have to do the first step is to do this non-invasive procedure where be I'm going to be what you call it I'm going to be awake. They're going to numb me a little bit because one of my other friends told me about it because she had it done. So I'm going to be fully awake, but they're going to numb me that I won't feel anything. Probably a little bit of pressure, which is great because I like to get the heads up and know what to prepare and what to expect. So we're going to do that. But I'm just so eager, just to get it done because we've been waiting for so long, and it just getting the runaround. And I'm very, very disappointed about the other facility not giving me a courtesy call. But with that being said, everything happens for a reason, right? Maybe God didn't want me to go to that facility, even though in the website they're the number one fertility facility. But you know what? God always has a plan for each and one of us. So maybe it was a sign and a blessing for me not to continue with that place, which I'm glad I didn't. The only thing I did was just a consult, and they gave me a prescription to do blood work, my husband and I, which we both did, and I got my results. So then when I go to my new consultation this coming Thursday, that I can give the doctor everything, so he or she can look at what needs to be done, what I don't need to do, what I do need to do, because again, I don't want to waste time. I just want to schedule for this procedure to remove my fibroids, to see how I react to the procedure and how everything will be a success. I'm hoping and praying, and then we can go with the next phase is the IUI. So I'm just hoping and praying for that. I just wanted to keep you guys updated of my journey, and if hopefully the doctor is okay with this, that when I do the procedure, that I can have it recorded so you guys can see. But I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that the doctor will be okay with that. But I just wanted to keep you guys updated. And another thing, don't feel discouraged, because I felt so discouraged because there was like roadblocks after roadblocks, and I'm like, my goodness, it's like all I want to do is be pregnant. All I want to do in the whole wide world is become a mom. And this is not out of desperation or just not having no faith in God. It's not even about that. It's like when you want something so bad and you've been praying for it for a very long time, and you meant to become a mother, that's what I want. That's what I want. And I don't think it's out of desperation. It's just a desire that I want. And God knows my desire. He knows my heart. And that's what I want, to welcome our child into the world and to raise my children. If God bless me with one or two, I'm grateful for either one. And that's all I want, just to become a mother. And I know it's a lot of work, it's a lot of patience, it's a lot of dedication. But when you see that baby, when you hold your baby in your arms and you look at that human being, like, wow, this was all worth it. And that's what I'm going to tell my son or daughter when I look at her. This is all worth it. This was all the tears, the fighting, the back and forth with the insurance company, everything. And it's all worth it. I did not give up to become a mother. And that's what I'm going to say to my baby when I see him or her, and when I help him or her in my arms. And I just want to encourage you mothers out there, don't feel discouraged. Don't give up. Even times that you feel like you want to, don't. Because that's what the enemy wants. The enemy wants you to give up and feel discouraged, saying that there's no hope, there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but there is. There is. Especially if you not desperately, that you have that desire to become a mom, and you know that you will be the best mom that you can, then why not? It's all worth it at the end. I truly, truly believe that. So all the trials and tribulations that I'm going through, it's going to be all worth it at the end. I believe in that. I trust in my God. I have faith that I will become pregnant this year, have my baby next year, and I can just, give this testimony to all the women out there to not feel discouraged and not to give up. So I will definitely keep you guys updated. Thank you so much for watching. That's it with Cheryl, and I will see you guys next time. Take care and God bless.